Take notes. This is the final exam.
We learned the settlement was a bribe, not a fix. We learned the Andita was a cage with a pen and a crucifix. We learned the steam was real and the recipe was passed like a baton from the Epsteinian class to the politicians in the con. We learned the flight logs were a map, not a mystery. We learned the islands were a factory for the broken history. We learned the children were the currency, the product and the meal. We learned the system was a hunger that was never gonna heal. We learned the silence was a weapon and the truth was a knife. We learned the only way to survive was to reclaim your own life. From the ones who thought they owned you, from the ones who signed the checks. We learned the only way to win was to refuse to be the specs on their little spreadsheet, their little ledger, their little plan. We learned the power was in the rhythm and the rhythm was the man. This is what we learned, this is what we know. The empire is a paper tiger and the tiger's gonna blow. We learned the names, we learned the dates, we learned the codes they use. We learned the only way to lose is to let yourself be used by the ones who think they're God, who think they own the light. And learn the joke, this is a lie, and the truth is in the fight. This is what we learned. Class is in session now, the father's got the microphone and we ain't taking a bow. We learned the judge was bought and the jury was a joke. We learned the media was a puppet with a very short rope. We learned the politicians were the front line of the filth. We learned the lawyers were the cleaners, the protectors of the guilt. We learned the bot farms were echo and the bot farms were the cry of a system that was desperate to convince itself it was right. We learned the algorithms were the shepherds of the lie. We learned the only way to break it was to look the world in the eye and say the name, say the date, say the places and the time, say the boil, say the steam, say the recipe and rhymes. We learned the power of the witness is the power of the breath. We learned the only way to beat the death and to have drunk accept the death of the truth of the memory of the ones who never made it. We learned the only way to win is to never ever trade it. You thought you knew me, you thought you had me, you thought the settlement would silence me, you thought the threat would break me, you thought the years would fade me, but you forgot the one thing I learned in the cave. Precision, forgot the one thing I learned in the stage. Resilience, you forgot the one thing I learned in the street. When the rhythm is a lesson you can unlearn classics now. The survivors are the teachers now. Was the engine of the grief. We learned the Nazi blueprint was a stolen relief from the ones who thought they'd use it to create a little state. But the state became a monster and the monster sealed their fate. We learned the war was just a cover for the traffic and trade. We learned the genocide was just a business that they made. We learned the children were the capital and the children were the cost. We learned the only way to save them was to let the empire be lost. In the ashes of its own decides me. In the silence of its own denial. We learned the only way to free the future was to burn the past in a pile and walk away from the rockets with a mic and never sound. This is what we learned in the cage and the steam and the trial. This is what we learned in the system in the street in the aisle. With the court when they try to break us, or the church when they try to pray. We learned the only way to win is to never ever go away. We learned. You get it? That's the difference.